Hello. Hi. I wonder if that's gonna be a little loud. But let me see. I just turn it down a little bit so it's in the background. But hello and happy holidays. Happy Halloween, everybody. Oh, today is going to be my Halloween episode stream since I will have to be working after today for like the next technically next 7 days with a Sunday break in the middle. So 6 days, you know. So I won't be streaming for a while, and I'll have to work on Halloween night. So that's kind of sucky. But yeah, I'm here, and we're gonna get spooky. Now, one quick thing I'm gonna do before we get into the stories. There's something I want to show that I discovered off stream while farming Dark Souls, and I accidentally stumbled upon it like without thinking, and I want to show it with a different character that I haven't done this with yet. So we're gonna move over to here. Now you see the background. And I want to show that real quick, but it has some audio, some dialogue. So I'm gonna pause this for a second. Um, if y'all can hear his fan in the background too much, let me know and I will turn him off. He's just here to vibe, and I bought him last year. Never plugged him in, got him out of the box, so I wanted to this year. So I'm gonna have my boy here hanging out. Now we're gonna load up my strength character, and I want to show off um something. Oh shit, I didn't have an escape from here yet. That's right. Which was the right way to go? I'm trying to remember. I think it was this way. So I just need a bail. What was this way? Oh, this was me just entering, I think. No. Let me get out of here and warp to where I need to be and show y'all. Oh, hey. Because I think right out there's the bonfire. So we're going to try to mosey on over to it. Okay. Don't know why you try to shimmy point blank, but nice try. Ooh, boys. That's enough of me to go around, don't you worry. If y'all excuse me, I have a bonfire to get to. This place is pretty, though. I'll give it that. Okay. Now, ow, you fucker. I'm trying to sit. And I need to go to the Chamber of the Princess. So, this is gonna be a little interesting. Oh boy. I wonder what'll happen if I reverse hollow import this. I don't think I have anybody to invade me, but we're gonna do that anyway. Okay. Now, I just need something to throw at her. So, I don't think I have enough knives for that, so what else do I have to throw? Do I have some dung? What is a kitty? No, I might have to just use a black firebomb if the throwing knife doesn't make it. I have a bow I could use if I have to, but fun fact about this game.
Thou hast filled the Lord vessels, Indeed, a worthy successor thou shalt. My patience was not, I beg of thee. Succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the world's fire. We have only thee.
I don't think I get anything for entering the Covenant. Wait, I get a ring, I think. Yeah. It does not gonna matter, because I'm about to kill her. Because this whole place
If thou so needest, may thou
is an
be
illusion.
one with the sunlight forevermore.
Hi, baby. What is it, kitty?
Now thou shalt go forth. May thou be one with the sun.
Okay. Now just gonna look up at her real quick and hit. That was sad. Now wait for the cutscene.
Thou that tarnisheth the Godmother's image, I am Gwyndolin. And thy transgression shall not go unpunished. Thou shalt perish in the twilight of Anor Londo.
I made somebody mad. I mean, it is dark in Anor Londo now. It is quite dark. Before we go, one quick thing. Just pop one of these boys. Let's increase a level. I needed an extra dexterity anyway, so I could use the bow, the big bow. I need to use my big old bow. Oh yeah, it's dark. And somebody, Gwyndolin, is very mad. Thankfully, the blacksmith stays, though. Hi, boys. I think that one on the right is Iron Tarkus. Quick question. If I anchor just Tarkus... Well, they both come at me. Yeah, they'll both come at me. Oh, no, just Tarkus. Come on, Tarkus. I'll 1v1 you boys. I'd prefer it that way. You may be Iron Tarkus, but I am Havel. Come on, big guy. Tarkus. Hi. Squish. Squish. I'm sorry, Tarkus. Thank you for helping me kill the Iron Golem. And now you, unnamed dude that I do not know. I wonder if you all were the two giant golems here. That'd be interesting. Squish. Oh, poor guy. Never stood a chance. Yeah, even the Silver Knights are gone. Blacksmith's still here, good though, thankfully. The Imps are gone. The Giants are gone. The Silver Knights are gone. And next. Is you. The Firekeeper. Safe to say, she is not very pleased with us.
So it was you, was it?
Yes.
How dare you produce a blade upon a deity?
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, did I interrupt you? Did I break your concentration?
But how? This man is a threat.
Yeah.
Master Gwyndolin.
Sorry. And I have a Firekeeper soul, so now I can get that up to 4. Now, the bonfire she was at is now out of use. And there's something interesting that I noticed out at the other bonfire. You know what? Let's warp to it. Fuck walking. Now we're gonna go have a gander. I don't know if we'll full on. Was this the spot? I think this is the spot. Oh yeah, this is the spot. See, there was a statue here, or just a big wall here. So, yeah, let's go see what this is about. Hi. Candles. Interesting.
Heretic.
How dare you?
First thou offendeth the Godmother, and now thou see fit to trample upon the tomb of the great Lord.
Oh?
I am the Dark Sun, Gwyndolin. Let the atonement for thy felonies commenceth.
Did that hallway just expand infinitely? Oh, hi! Where'd you go? Why are you all the way there? Well, I'm a-coming. Ow. Jesus! Lady! Oh man, I'm glad I'm using this. What are you firing at me? Holy crap. Every time you get closer, it's using more and more stamina. Are those tentacles? What have you become, Gwyndolin? Jesus! Ah, I dodged you. Lady! Are we gonna do this all day? I feel like we are. Oh, that hurt. Ooh, that hurt. Is this like a prank, bro? What if I go back? Oh, fuck, she snipes me, that's what happens. Because it looks like that's gonna go, like, for forever. I think that's a fog wall, though. That's fog wall, right? Yeah, so that doesn't work. Okay. I don't think these are gonna do anything, but I'll try. I'm coming. Hold on. I don't think the pine resin is useful right now. I would like some more stamina regeneration, though. Because I'm going to be running. I don't know if I'm going to complete this boss fight, but we'll see. Whoa. Ow. Hi. Oh, I got a hit off. Ow. I think I hit her with that, though. Whoa, that goes through the wall. I got another hit off. So that's the trick. You gotta just kind of dodge your shit. Ow. Gwen. That really hurt. Ow. Ow. Ha. No. Wait. I swear. Ow, I missed. Ooh, that's not good. I just need one hit. Woo! Woo! Got her.
Oh, heretic.
Oh, your
Swathed
body
in
is
dark.
snakes. Oh,
An
ew.
eternal curse upon thee.
Okay. An eternal curse upon me, eh? The soul of Gwendolyn. What did I do with that? That's a lot of souls. Where in the hell is this? That's not a mimic. Miracle Sunlight Blade? What? Oh, that's the armor of the Firekeeper. Oh, another chest. A chair. And what's this? Nothing. What? Nothing. Eh? Why was that one empty? Yes, hello, Gus. Sorry, I just had to... I wanted to check on and show something that I happened to stumble upon off stream. And that was interesting. That was really interesting. Well, how you doing, Gus? Whoa, that requires 30 faith? Oh. Oh. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, I just needed to, there was a little secret thing. I felt it was creepy enough to keep it thing before I started off with the stories. I wanted to show off a bit of a secret. Had to do it with a separate account because I accidentally did that in normal game. But yeah, I'll get out of that. Transition back over to here. Yeah, and get the ambiance back going. But hi. Hello. Okay. Now, the plan for the day is to go through. I have found a list of a variety. Yes, I have a dragon. He's inflatable. Hopefully his fan isn't coming through the mic too bad. He's a dragon. Okay, that's good. Good. And yeah, so I bought him last year, never used him, and decided to bring him out for stream. Yeah, he's a little 5 foot tall, inflatable boy. I like him. Hard to get him to fit back here with the green screen. That part's a little tricky, but yeah, no, boy, it's true. He's uncooperative sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure you can find one online fairly easily. Maybe better quality. I got this one for overpriced at my old grocery store where I worked at. But yeah. But today, I'm going to go through some subreddits. We're going to find some creepy stories, might find some interesting either photos or videos. And yeah, we shall hopefully find some interesting stories to give us the chills. Oh, I also got some apple cider herbal tea. It's good stuff. Oh, I just realized because of the camera flip. Actually, I need to flip my camera so this is legible. Webcam, transform, flip horizontally. There we go. And now, yeah, my shirt can be red. Yeah, look at that shirt. So I haven't got to take the photos I want of it, of me wearing it, but we'll get there. I need to find my SD cards. I lost my SD cards. But anyway. Yeah, I like it. It's a little, for mediums, I'm used to wearing mediums. It's one of the more snug compared to some other mediums, but I like it. It's still good. Still form-fitting. It's not constricting anything. It's very soft. Good quality. I like it. But yes, thank you. It's so good. Today, let me go ahead and make the background go away. Boop. There we go. We're gonna start off with one of these. It's gonna be called r/human encounters. That music might be a little loud. Turn you down just a tad. There you go. And I've gone ahead and pulled it up, and I've sorted by top of all time. Oh, that's a good flagging, sort of small. That's good. Whoa. Hey, oh, porcupine. What? That's interesting. Thank you for the resub, even though I shouldn't still be getting subs. What? Hello, pork. I think the TTS still works here, pork. I believe. You are a magician, sir. Yes. Give me a second. Let me see if I can. I want to turn off the delay.
Stoner man.
Yes, I want to turn off my delay. I'll say on this one he's got a different voice. I want to see if I can turn off the delay of that.
Porcupine Butler just subscribed. Ayo.
Ayo. Ayo. Trim store. We're gonna edit. Oh yeah, there was no cooldown. Okay, good. I did remember to turn off the cooldown on the TTS. That's good. I really need to disconnect. From Streamlabs, because I think that's where my double notifications are popping up. Also, we should experiment with it one day and find the best voice for TTS, you know? Because there's a few options here on Stream Elements. Find a good voice. Let's see, log in. I want to alerts. I want to turn off my alerts from Stream Labs because I was using Streamlabs and I don't want that to happen anymore. What is it, kitty? I may have to do this later because I'm not finding something easily here. And extensions? No. Sites, no. Content. What is it, kitty? Come on. Because I don't have these widgets, so I don't know why they'd still be happening notification-wise. Disable. 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 I'm not gonna have to worry about that. Disable. Okay. Save. Okay. Now, hopefully that will keep that from happening. Hopefully. Because I don't want those double things anymore. And for the... also want to make sure, like, whenever someone subscribes, it plays TTS, so... alert box... settings... enable TTS. That's for raids. Tip alert. Also do enable TTS. And undo subscription TTS for now while they can still happen. And save. Wait, this isn't the right one. This one. Let's make sure that the same settings have been saved. Have they? They have not. Okay. I knew this was going to be scuffed, but give me just a second to just click a few boxes. Subscribe, follower, and raid. That's what I was looking for. There we go, and save. Got it. Fixed it. Okay. Now we're ready to get into the spooky. Okay. Well, let us start off with turning that down. So, like I said, we're here on the first subreddit called r/humanoid encounters. Humanoid, which is interesting. The first thing here, we have a video, which I wasn't expecting. I was hoping for stories, but we could give this a shot. So this is called Native American Myth of Little People Caught on Camera. I don't know what that Native American myth is. Hold on a second. What is it? Native American myths. Little people. See if we can. One of the common beliefs is that the little people create distractions and cause mischief. So, okay, so these are more like Native American fairies or goblins. I don't know why they couldn't come up with a like less vague name, you know? Pixies and shit. Gnomes. Hold on a second. It is cut off because it's cropped for Reddit. What did that look like here on stream? Okay, yeah. Alright. How do I temporarily shift it? There we go. Yeah, but there's that. That's a interesting mythology. Anyway. But here we go back to Reddit. Alright. But apparently this is a video. We'll see what's going on here. What does that sound? Let me turn down the music. Oh, the volume because it's got copyright music playing in the background. Maybe I can talk over it. Okay, they keep flicking on and off their flashlight. There's something out there in the background. What are they seeing? I'm not seeing it. Nah, guys, what are you talking about? You're a real streamer. This is just a simple free overlay I use and just layering my my stuff. What are you even seeing, my guy? Was it that thing glowing right there? No. Oh, what? What? No, hold on. Hold on. No, we're gonna... No.
Turn the light on. Turn the light on again.
I'm a full screen this. What was it? What was it looking at? What are we trying to see here?
The heck is that?
That there was no way that was like a person or one of those little things. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, it is. It's the extreme elements, man. What are you seeing? Why do you keep turning on and off the flashlight? Are you trying to bait it or something? This could easily be faked. What is this? Aw. Why are you whistling? Is it actually a dog? Like, it's supposed to be like... Oh, wait. Yeah. I'll say there was like a... It's not going to show my... So, what was the point where it showed it? Because, like, I can't zoom in any further here. I'll crank this up to 720. Make sure it's as high quality as possible. So, right? Okay, there was a little head that just poked out there. Can I zoom in? No. Yeah, right here something keeps poking out. Something pokes out here in a bit, like, a bit more blatantly, but there's no way that was, like, some weird thing. It happens about halfway in. What, there? What? Did someone just hold out a raw chicken or something? Like, what was that? What was that? That was nothing. That was nothing. What? What? Alright, we're gonna kind of move along here. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Someone could have just, like, brought out, like, a turkey leg or something. I don't know. That was weird. An advertisement. Okay. Let's say we're gonna pause. Okay. This says... this says, she is human, but what if there are more people like her living in the wilderness? Nina Perro. Mexican. Tamalupia? Pipa? Tamaulipas? Ah. Good luck on the editing, Sarah. Enjoy your lurk and thank you for being here. Y'all also, like, talking about all the editing stuff, y'all making me want to learn DaVinci. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the bandwidth. I'll be honest, I want to, even though I have a full-time job at stream, I want to try to find a way to help with the editing stuff if I could, but I don't know anything about DaVinci, so I'd have to learn that first. But if something happens and I suddenly, like, learn it or have free time, I'll let you know. But, because I have a long ago editing experience, but we'll see. That's something don't want to confirm anything. I'll enjoy the alert. Thank you. Yeah, we'll talk about it. I gotta learn DaVinci first because I bought and started learning HitFilm since I'm no longer messing around with Adobe stuff. But since I also learned DaVinci as well for that. But I gotta actually make time and learn it. I have a freaking Skillshare account, so I have to use it. I need to use it. But okay, I'm not sure what this is right here. I want to Google whatever this is. Copy. Paste and go. We'll start off with just that. Okay, that's just the location. But what is this? A dog girl. A dog girl? So, okay, I need to learn Spanish. So that's just dog girl. Girl, I think, oh wait. Yeah, okay, so it's, says by girl, dog, perro, dog. Niña. Niña, perro, girl, dog. It's a dog girl. So, let's see what this is. So, right here? What? That's just a weirdo running on all fours. Excuse me? Oh, there they go again. Huh? That's just some weirdo buck-ass nigga running all fours through a suburban area. Yeah. Like... Okay. That looks like a movie prop. Friendly reminder that this Skinwalker photo is actually from the 1982 movie Extra. Oh, so this is someone debunking an actual fake Skinwalker picture? That's funny. Thank you, user altruism7. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, one thing we can do, I forgot. Like, so we have the videos, but let's go into the comments. Let's see what other people have to say about this weirdness. This one, I gotta need to move this. Okay. This one is by user VG1? I don't know. They say, I believe you, they live down here too in South America. A family friend lives on the countryside and has horses. The little people startle them most nights, and in the morning, the horses often have really little braids in their manes. He would catch them in the corner of his eye in the stables too. Apparently someone had a similar situation to where, like, my grandma had horses and they found them with braids every morning. They thought fairies did it, but oh my god, it might have been these little things. I'm shocked with the footage. Shocked at the footage. Is this another link? There's better a link to the same video. Okay, no. nymphs slash fairies are real. Sure, they are. This is... My window's a little big here. Hold on a second. I might have to scale this down. Woof! Window capture. You need to be scaled down a little bit, perhaps. There we go. Nope, still a little wide. There we go. Now you fit better. We're not gonna get into that, because I'm not here to debate that. Not at all. I don't wanna. Because I don't know about that. Okay. These braids are called fairy nuts or fairy braids. It means that the fae have taken a liking to that horse and essentially blessed it. Never cut or untie those braids. If you do, the horse will become permanently lame. Also, in some Slavic countries, farmers would leave a cake out for a few days, and depending on the color of the maggots, that was the favorite color of the farm guardian. If you bought the wrong color horse, it would be tormented to death by the fae. What the fuck? What does it mean when a horse is lame? Meaning. Equine lameness. Lameness is a term used to describe a horse's change in gait, usually in response to pain somewhere in a limb, but also possibly a result of a mechanical restriction on movement. Oh. So, like, sounds like a version of horse, arthritis, I guess? I don't know. Okay. Alright. We're going to move on from that one and see if someone says anything about the horse girl. Can't imagine how fucking scared I would be if I was walking home at night and saw her. Yeah, to be fair, whether this is a horse girl or not, seeing someone buck-ass naked running as fast as they can on all fours around the neighborhood and they happen to come your direction, yeah, nah. I hope I'm coming home from work with my steel-toed boots, because this psycho's gonna get kicked in the head. She's probably more scared of you than you are of her. Just yell really loud and hoist your mountain bike over your head to appear bigger while filling your pantaloons. It's not a bear. This is not a black bear. This is like some weird person. What? This made me howl. The words hoist and pantaloons do not get used in a fair. Fair enough. Hoist up your pantaloons, sir. They bedroopeth most unseemly. What the fuck is bedroopeth? I feel like he just made up that one, but that's probably an actual word. Hold your supple tongue, treacherous villain, or I will suffer you the misfortune of being knocked down. Okay, this is getting into a weird old school. We're moving on. We're moving on. Okay, this is one of the most compelling pieces of video evidence I've seen in a long time for ghosts. Okay. Alright. Let's have a look and see what this is about. I can't hear it. What? What are you doing?
Open my fucking back door up and show y'all that the picture came from in the back of my fucking yard. Let me see if I can flip this bitch around. That's the exact motherfucking spot now. That's my backyard. Swimming in a little piece.
What are we looking at? Whoa, whoa, what the hell was that? Okay, hold on, we're backing up. I'm gonna pause it. Okay. Is this edited? Is that because it looks like it's got 3 limbs? What in the world is this right here? See, you say that, but it went behind the post. It could have been like a bug. Oh wait, hold on a second. Ooh, it's hard to tell because of the quality of the video. You might be right. That's weird. Yeah, it could have been a bug. It's hard to tell if it's in front of or behind the light pole. That's really hard to tell. It looks weird though. It looks really weird. I like it. I want to see it go by again. Yeah, it very well could be bug. They're like, fuck that bug.
This dog. What in the fuck going on?
Huh.
That's my backyard. I'm swimming in a little.
I want to see what is.
This is the exact spot that I just.
Enhance. I want to see this thing.
This is the exact spot that I just.
I don't know what that is. It's freaky though. Bug or not. Huh. Looks like an ostrich. It's a little tall for an ostrich though. My guess is that the like it just looks like 3 weird strands on like just a shapeless mass. So maybe my guess is either some sort of bird of prey got a hold of something that was in like a bunch of either hay or string, or maybe it got a hold of like a snake, and the flailing about just happened to look like weird running, or like you said, it could have been a bug that was like a little closer to the camera so it looked bigger, and because of quality you can't tell if it went in front of or behind. It's weird either way. It's really weird. It's got the same graininess as the rest of the video, so if it's edited really well. To match the grain and the quality of the video is how, like, it's cropped in well. It's like, it's wrote it in. Not a lot of comments. Let's see what we got going here. Nope, what the ever-loving fuck? Good response. Agreed. Fair enough. He talks about a picture taken as he's opening the door. Has anyone seen that picture? I'm curious if there is more detail on that picture of what we are witnessing on the live stream. Yeah, and look at chat. What do you mean look at chat? You didn't elaborate. Okay, this dude went viral on r/Dogman. This shit is probably the most compelling evidence of Dogman, and this dude got it on Facebook Live. That's luck for you. Wish we could get an update. Okay. Better look at the video. 1 frame, another frame, and more. Before I pull that up, I'm gonna drag it. Okay, so these look like more. This is pretty legitimate. So they're not baits to looking at weird stuff online. Something, yeah. It's just weird. Like at some point, like right around there, It starts to look more like a giraffe because the head's starting to. I don't know. Something about it doesn't seem right. Something seems off. I is a hoe. Thank you for the lurk, Wang. What are you up to today? You gonna stream? Stabilization. You didn't stabilize the photo at all. Huh. Yeah, that's fucking weird. That's really weird. Okay. Alright. Okay, this one just looks like a photo. Alright, this is the Metal Men of Falkville. In 1973, Jeff Greenhalgh, then 26-year-old chief of police of Falkville, Alabama, was responding to a UFO landing report and found a being in a shiny suit on a dirt road. He took 4 flash photos and then it took off, running faster than any human ever saw. I'm sorry. That's just a guy wrapped in aluminum foil. And you will not convince me otherwise. That's just a guy who wrapped his whole ass body in aluminum foil. I don't know what to tell you. That's just what that is. We're moving on. This is a repost shared from Damn That's Interesting. This person is in their Tesla, and the front camera is detecting a person at a graveyard when there is nobody there, apparently. I'm gonna be honest, this isn't very convincing to me. Because who's to say that you cannot, like, figure out a way to record something to put on the screen at that moment, you know? I don't know. It also just could be really glitchy. I don't know, man. Clean your lens on the front of your Tesla. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, a lot of the humanoid encounters are all videos, which is what I was not expecting. Oh, that's just unpleasant. That's just a sick goat. So, okay, so this is a part of next fucking level. So this goat it was born with paralyzed legs, and it decided to learn how to walk on its hind legs. Good for it. But someone's like, I'd imagine this has happened in the wild with other animals. Could this be how things like the Michigan dog meadow similar could be? That's a good point. A lot of stuff could happen like this, to where an animal, and just a random wild animal that was born with some sort of like paralyzed limbs or something wrong with it, and somehow did not get offed by the mother, which happens in nature a lot, and just decides, screw it. I might not have these, but it ain't gonna stop me. I'm gonna walk. And people didn't see it like this. Like, probably like a lot of deer do that. And that's how you get like a lot of the skinwalker myths. Because deer stand on their hind legs to fight all the time. So, let's just stop like that, you know? I need to get a hot plate for my mug so my tea stays warm. Maybe one of those candle wax burners. All right, this is interesting. What a lovely tattoo of Mothman. How sweet. Moving on. Don't play your advertisements at me. All right, we actually have a story. Found this interesting comment under a YouTube video. No. We need it to where everybody can see. Alright, okay, it's not cropped out. Okay. I'm a Native American. I was raised by my grandmother, and we are Cree/Blackfoot. He told me of them after my first encounter. We have known of the Wedico for many years. The white men insist that either they don't exist or are an undiscovered ape, and think that they are doing something by whooping and beating on trees. By the way, they do not beat on trees, quotations, to make that noise. It's a noise that they make with their mouth, kind of like we can do when we make popping sounds with our mouths. They are an ancient tribe that live in both the physical and spiritual worlds. Okay. They like us, have many tribes with their own different laws, quotations. Some tribes and the lone roaming males are extremely dangerous. They have and still do take our women and children, make fun or don't believe me if you like. Makes no matter to me. I rarely try to tell anyone anymore, especially white people, unless the government tells them it's so. It's so they won't believe us. And the government does know, but people should be warned so that just as bear and cougar, people can be prepared. I think this is the reason that the BLM and National Forest don't keep record of people that have disappeared without a trace. This just sounds like a massive conspiracy theory. What is a Wedico? Wedico. Well, that's not what I expected. You may be interested in a book by David Paulides where he befriended the Hoopa Valley tribe and gathered their stories. The Hoopa Project is in a second book, Tribal Bigfoot. He also visits other tribes in the area. So this is just like a Sasquatch thing. Because I found something that's not Sasquatch when I searched that. But, so this is just Bigfoot. Or like something like Bigfoot. Interesting. But I feel like this person is, like, I don't know. And it just sounds very far-fetched. I like it. Moving on. Oh, dude, the Harpy Eagle. I love it. I love Harpy Eagles. Oh. Yeah, the sightings of Mothman could be sightings of Harpy Eagles. Look at this majestic thing. This is a living dinosaur. I love it. That thing's massive. A ghost petting a deer on the side of the road? Are you fucking serious? You definitely don't just have a smudge on your freaking camera. Don't. Okay. Got a new book. I know what I saw. Interesting. No, we're looking for stories. Yeah, that'd be something interesting. Home security camera caught this in my country, Costa Rica. What? That's either just some guy. Yeah, that's a guy. That's really funny. That's really funny. What's this fucking dude? Trying to walk like a crocodile or something. The dog's like, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? I won't play. I was like, hey, boy, what's up? What are you doing? What's that? Oh, Skinwalker drawing. That's interesting. Oh, hey, look at Mothman. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's... Yo, that tree is smoothing. Is it gonna move anymore? Something out there just shaking the shit out of a tree? Where's the audio to this? Hold on, where's the audio to this? Yeah, hey, yo, look at that tree wiggle and move. So they're out there moving trees. What? Oh, I got freaked out by that wiggle tree. Did this one earlier have audio? Hold on a second. Yeah, the dog's barking at it, whatever it is. Two of them are. That's so stupid. But it's funny too. Let's see. What? It's a photograph that he believed was an alien? What? No. No. Whoa. Whoa, that's weird. Mirror sculptures by a Scottish artist, Rob Mulholland. That's cool. Dude, imagine how freaky that would be running into that in the middle of nowhere. Just go out and you see this like weird warping in the forest in the person's shape. Oh, that'd be so weird. I like that. That's creepy. Whoa. I was taking a photo in the field. Didn't notice anything until I looked at the photo. My phone correcting in Lightroom and exporting. I'm not sure what this is. Well, I mean, they were very far away. So, good chance it was just a normal sized person a really far like distance away. Just walking. That could just be a normal sized person. What are you on about? Whatever. Oh god. Yeah, we're gonna move on. Bear! Black bear versus possible dogman photo? No. Okay, I think it's time to choose a different subreddit. We got another video of something. Can y'all just keep y'all's flashlights still, please? Okay, that was just an animal making a sound. Alright. Alright. Let's, I've seen Old School Creepy before. Oh, here we go. This could be a fun one for stories called Let's Not Meet. Let's Not Meet is true spine-tingling stories and encounters, usually of people running into other people. And usually it's like... So we're going to go to top. We're going to go of all time. Let's see what we got. Ever. The man on my patio. Oh, boy. Warning, long post, but I recommend you read it all. Alright, let's get ready for a longer story reading. You ready, big guy? I don't have a name for this dude. We should name this guy. Yeah, you, I'm talking about you. Stop leaning away from me. It's your wing doing that. I like him. Okay. Tea's gone. Need some actual water though. Before I go reading. Okay. Alright. So this happened when I was around 9 years old. 25 now. And it's something I will never forget. It gives me goosebumps to this day. I live in a terrace house, 4 houses combined, and my neighbors and I each have our own little patio. There's a small road 10 meters from my yard where people do their Sunday walks and so on. Only a small fence separates my small yard and patio from that road. I live in a pretty crowded area with several of these terraced houses spread across in my neighborhood, so seeing people walk on that road is pretty normal for me. Seeing random people standing on my patio is not. When I was 9, I usually got home from school about an hour before my mom got home from work. I lived maybe 50 meters away from school, so my mom figured I was mature enough to be home alone for around an hour before she got home. This one day, I got home from school. I did the usual thing, which was to make sure I locked the front door and double check that the back door leading to the patio was also locked. I was 9, being home alone was a little scary, and even though it was in the middle of the day and only for 1 hour, I then rushed to my room upstairs to play as much PlayStation as possible before my mom came home and made me do homework. While playing, I heard this noise come from outside my window. My room was locked, 1 floor over the patio, with a view to the road. Sorry. Oh, my eyes got crossed here. Sorry. My room was locked. My room was located 1 floor over the patio with a view to the road I told you about before. It was kind of like the sound of a cat, but my cat had been missing for over 3 months. Hope sparked as I thought, oh my god, did he finally come back? I ran downstairs to check if it was my cat, but the sight that met me gives me goosebumps just writing this. There was a guy standing on my patio, a tall guy with black hair covering half of his eyes, making him look like a male version of the Ring Woman or something. I could hear him making high-pitched sounds, almost like a cat meowing. A brown liquid was running down from his mouth, and I could see him spitting out my dad's stomped cigarettes. Oh, he was actually eating from the ashtray. I was frozen observing this, eventually snapped out of it and screamed so loud that the man must have heard it. He didn't react. He kept on eating from the ashtray. Oh. I ran upstairs to my room, locked the door, and called my mom, who then called the cops. I've never been more terrified in my life. Laying in bed under my sheets, shivering with fear as I hear these creepy high-pitched noises from the guy eating cigarette stomps. Are they meant to say stumps? From the ashtray on my patio. I kind of blacked out for a moment because the next thing I remember is the police arriving on the road by my yard. I hear them talking to the guy, saying stuff like, "What are you doing? Get over here or we will come down and arrest you," and so on. He didn't respond, but the high-pitched sounds was more frequent and louder. I decided to look through the window, feeling safe now that the cops were there. I could see 2 police officers standing by my fence, 1 man and a woman. I did not see the creepy man, however, because he was standing directly 1 story under me and out of my field of view. The police jumped the fence, and I remember hearing the creepy guy screaming louder than anything I've ever heard before. He charged the female police officer with full force, and he fucking knocked her out cold. The male officer then immediately tased the guy, leaving him shaking on the ground, screaming still. The policeman struggled to keep him on the ground while putting handcuffs on him, but eventually made it. After a while, he managed to wake up the female police officer, who seemed to be badly hurt. He called for backup and an ambulance, and then he sees me standing in the window above him. The expression on my face must have been something else, because he just looked at me and said, "I sure as hell hope you didn't see all that." I started to cry. By this time, neighbors started to arrive, wondering what the hell was going on. One of my neighbors, an elderly woman, made me come down, and she took care of me until my mom came back home. The police took the creepy guy with them in the car and left. Before they left, they promised to come back and talk to us about what happened. This is where the story takes an unexpected turn. The male police officer came back later that night and sat down with me and my mom to talk. He explained that the guy on my patio was actually diagnosed with severe autism. He had escaped a facility where mentally challenged people live, located around 5 kilometers from where I live. He explained that the guy had actually been living in my house 5 years ago, but he had been forced to move when his mom. Okay. His only caretaker died. Or when his only caretaker died. Okay. For a second there, I thought he had been living in, like, the house secretly. That was a lot better. Poor guy probably thought he would find his mom in my house. Oh, that's sad. He missed the routes, and he missed living there with his mom. The police had to move him from the house that time 5 years ago because he was extremely strong. From what I heard, he had extreme tensions in the body because of the autism, making his muscles grow stronger and stronger throughout the years. This was the reason he reacted the way he did when the police came this day. Still frightened, I told the police officer that he needed to make sure this would never happen again. He promised it wouldn't. After a few sleepless nights, my life got back to normal. The years went by, and the guy didn't come back. Until 1 year ago. Oh, fuck. So when they said they were 25 at this time, right? So this is when they were 24, possibly? Oh boy. At this time, my mom and dad had moved out. I bought the house from them, and I'm living there today. And I'm still living there today. I was enjoying my morning coffee on the patio when I see this random guy stopping on the road by my fence. He just stands there, looking at me. I look at him and give him a nod, and then I hear the high-pitched noise again. The high-pitched noises. Holy shit, it's him! His hair had turned gray, but the high-pitched sounds made me realize. My heart started racing, and I instantly remembered the reason why he was back. I realized that he must have managed to escape again, because I kept my cool a bit longer than... Because I kept my cool a bit longer than when I was 9, I started to realize how sorry I felt for the guy. 16 years later, and he was back to look for his mom. I decided to carefully ask him if he wanted to come down to the patio. He instantly jumped the fence. I started to think he would knock me out like he did the police officer. He did it. He smiled. He looked at me and smiled. I offered him to sit down. He didn't respond. I offered him to come inside. He started laughing. We went inside. His face lit up. Pure joy. He was home. I reminded him of the life he had with his mom. It almost made me tear up. All of a sudden, he sat down on my couch, turned on my TV, and switched directly to the cartoons. I observed him for a while. He was just completely focused on the cartoons. I just wanted him to enjoy the moment, so I didn't say anything to him. I realized I have to call the facility to let them know. The caretakers arrived 10 minutes later. After a lot of convincing, he got back up, crying, and they went back to the facility. I called the facility 2 days later. We made a deal. His name is Tom, and I now consider Tom my friend. Every Sunday from the day he returned, Tom and his caretaker visit me to watch cartoons. They say it's the highlight of his week. It makes my heart warm. Now for several years my thoughts were let's not meet the guy on the patio from the ashtray. Now my thoughts are let's meet every Sunday to watch cartoons, my friend Tom. That had a nice ending. I like that. That was really interesting. That had an unexpected and very pleasant end to it. Huh. Well, alright. I just realized, can't tell if I'm out of focus or if it's real smudgy. Let me clean this off. Okay. It's a little better. Is it too bright in here for spookiness? What if I turn that off? Oh, yeah. Now it's kind of spooky. Except I still have to have a bright light for the green screen or it's not going to cooperate. Oh yeah, the wing's causing a shadow. And so am I. Now, kitty. Hi. Come here. Come here. I know you want your string. Come on. Little butthole. You little butthole. You little butthole. You little butthole. Alright. Let's see the comments. Blank has submitted evidence to the mods that while they can't verify that the events in the post happened as described, allegedly that the events are plausible. Okay. Superhero Tattoo says, great, now I have something in my eyes. They won't stop watering. You are an awesome person. I met an autistic kid once while I was working at a furniture repair tech. I came to the house. The issue was the arm of the sofa was collapsed. It turned out that it was the autistic boy's favorite spot to sit, stand, lay, and jump on. I could have just walked out and said the customer had broken it and it wasn't covered under warranty. Instead, I spent a few hours turning that sofa arm into the most sturdy, comfortable item of furniture for the entire house. Several 2x4s, thick foam padding, and long wooden screws later, and that kid had the best spot in the house. He would have taken a sledgehammer to break that arm down again. After I let him roll my van windows down about 50 times, he really liked power windows. He gave me a hug, and I left. His mother called me the next day and insisted that I stop by the house as soon as possible. She wanted to thank me. I told her it wasn't all that necessary, but she was relentless. I stopped by the house on my way home, and she seriously, I tried to decline, a $100 bill in my hand with tears in her eyes. I'm not a very good storyteller, but I love thinking about how I helped them out and how much they appreciated it. I just wanted to share. That's nice. So that started out like pretty creepy, but it ended up being a decent story. That was nice. Alright. Next time. Okay. This one was my brother saw a ghost as a kid. 2 days later, I realized what he actually saw. Okay. You have my interest. Alright. Medium. I guess that means the length. Sloan. Can I help you, sir? Why must you always wait till I start eating food or streaming to want attention? Silly kitty. Anyway. Okay. Anyway. I was about 7 years old. My brother about 10. It was well past our bedtime when our mom woke up off the couch and put us to bed. Our dad worked construction out of town back then, so it was often just us three at home for weeks at a time. Up the stairs and to the immediate right was our parents' bedroom. Going left put you in the middle of a hallway. Taking another left down the hallway led you to my brother's room. The opposite end was my room, which was also across the hall from our upstairs bathroom. At either end of the hallway are windowed doors we always kept locked and rarely used. The door on my end led to a balcony overlooking our front yard, and the door on my brother's end opened to our back porch. The house kind of leans into a small hill. That might be important. My brother and my mom both had a habit of waking up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. I only knew this because I was always a light sleeper and they just couldn't help flushing with the door wide open. Oh. This night, however, my brother stopped on his way to his room and came back towards the bathroom. I'm gonna try to pee before I go to bed. The past few nights, I've been too afraid to walk to the bathroom. I keep seeing a man wearing stripes at the end of the hallway. I don't know if my mom wrote it off as my brother telling ghost stories to try to scare me, or if she was already half asleep and didn't catch it, but she didn't react at all to my brother's confession. I, on the other hand, was terrified by it. The fear of seeing a ghost like that at the end of the hallway or through the windows is the reason I started running from the stairs to my bedroom at night. A lot of us did that, let's be honest. Years later, when I was about 18, my mom and I were having a conversation in her car about a dog we had for a very short time when I was little. When we were sharing stories about Max's tendency towards destroying my shoes and other unruly behaviors, when my mom blurted out, "Do you remember that time I opened the front door for the cops and Max ran inside to the kitchen and started tearing open that big bag of dog food we had?" This really caught me by surprise because in all the years I lived in that house, we never once called the cops. Gun owner family in a quiet rural West Virginia neighborhood, etc. I think that's West Virginia. I asked her what she was talking about, and she looked equally surprised as if I had just revealed something by accident. "Oh, that's right. I never told you because you were too young at the time. One night I woke up hearing noises outside my window. When I looked, I saw a man staring into my bedroom." She went on to describe how turning on the lights caused him to take off running and how she grabbed my dad's pistol before calling the cops. I can't remember all the details I gave them when they showed up. Tall white man wearing a striped shirt and jeans. Short dark hair, something like that. They said it matched the description of a man they were looking for in the area. It turns out he had escaped from jail on a murder charge. Now I know it sounds obvious hearing those two stories back to back, but it wasn't until a few years ago in my mid-20s that I pieced together that my brother had unknowingly warned us about a murderer who spent multiple nights casing our home. Holy shit. That's fucking terrifying. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Hmm. 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 No, thank you. That. Wow. Okay. 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 Jesus. All right. Good question. This person brings up a good question I had. Wait, was he in your house since your brother said he was at the end of the hallway, not any window? Okay, so he said where OP noted that there was a window. Okay. It had to be through the window. I definitely remember him saying at the end of the hallway because it painted a horrible image for me as a kid, but it must have been just poor wording. Okay. So the guy was at the end of the hallway. Okay. Oh, we have an update. Let me read through this, okay. This first part. I had been through a window. I definitely remember him saying at the end of the hallway because it painted a horrible image for me as a kid, but it must have just been poor wording. Also, I detailed the layout of the hallway and the doors, but forgot to mention there was no way up to the balcony on my end other than through that door. This means my brother had to see him through the door right next to his room on his way back from the bedroom. I say this all with uncertainty because I've never actually told my brother the story our mom told me. I just asked him if he remembered the man in stripes, but he said he only vaguely remembers. He has an awful memory. Same dude. Recently, I've been wanting to tell him the full story to see if it jogs his memory, which is why I posted it here. I'll post an update here if that happens. Sorry for the lack of updates so far. I've been super busy / sick this week and totally didn't expect this story to get as much attention as it did. Spoke with my mom and brother separately about the stories. First, my mom corrected my memory about what she found out from the police. It was someone that had escaped rather the description fit the suspect in an ongoing murder investigation. I'm honestly not sure if that makes it better or worse. Also, my brother already knew about my mom's story. He still can't remember much about how he saw the person, but it sounds like it scared him as much as the story did for me when we were kids. He said he's probably suppressing the memory, and I can't tell if he's joking about that or not. Fair. The brother did remind me of a piece of the story I didn't know was related. For the week after my mom called the cops, our older cousin brought a shotgun and stayed with us until our dad returned. Of course, at the time, I didn't know why he was staying with us. I mentioned this to my mom, and she told me the detail I didn't know. Our cousin, who was sleeping in my brother's room, set up a makeshift alarm system with some string and bells on the door in case anyone came around again. A string, some bells, and a shotgun. Affordable home security in the 90s, I guess. Fair. The funny part about my cousin's makeshift alarm story is that it led to my mom revealing another detail in my life I never knew about. For as long as I can remember, that door, which was replaced several years ago, had a rope loop of Christmas bells around the knob. The sound of those bells is burned into my memory because they would jingle any time someone opened the door, and my mom would always check that door before going to bed. As I got older and started doing more work around the house, I would have to use that door a lot and would get annoyed by it falling off every time I opened the door. I remember getting frustrated and throwing it in a closet once or twice, but my mom got upset and made me put it back. She said her cousin's alarm system gave her the idea to leave those Christmas bells on the door year-round. Anyway, we never got more information about the investigation, but we also never had any incidents like that again. So that was good enough for us. Sorry if it's not as much detail as you were hoping for, but hopefully that gives you enough of a picture. I probably won't bother my family about this again, but I appreciate all the kind words said here, and I'm glad you enjoyed my story. Interesting. Huh. Yeah. So, the fact that it then was possibly not someone who escaped from a murder charge, but was possibly a suspect and hadn't been caught yet at the time, oof, makes that quite unnerving, to say the least. Oh boy. Oh shit, sorry. Oh my god. The yawn. Gravy ended again. Game missing his streams. They're so short. Alright, let's see. What is this one? I survived a mass shooting at a movie theater. Or I, a pizza guy, intercepted a kidnapping during a delivery. That one sounds interesting. This one's verified, though. That's interesting. By Neon Pikachu. Alright. Let's see. Whoa, that's long. Whoa, that is long. We'll come back to this. Let's see how long the... Okay, this one's a bit... shit. It's about as long. I don't think it's longer than the other. So we'll start with the Pizza Guy story. I may have to get me some more tea. And then we'll go back to the movie theater encounter. Good lord. Alright. By user Enough Pizza Now, posted 2 years ago, I, a pizza guy, intercepted a kidnapping during a delivery. I deliver pizza and I've been having a really busy night, nonstop back and forth without any time to even pause and take a leak. I've been so busy that I wasn't really thinking about bathroom breaks, but we're also going through a bit of a heat wave in our area, so I've been drinking copious amounts of water. All of a sudden, as I was driving to this particular delivery, the urge to go hit me. Like, things went from 0 to 60 in an instant. Thankfully, I was close to the customer, so I could get this one over with quickly, or so I thought. I pulled up to the house, and it was in an area I delivered in before, so I could immediately see that something wasn't right. All the lights were off in the house, not even the glow of a television or anything. It was extra apparent because the street light closest to the door happened to be out of order, and on top of it all, the block was dead quiet. Yeah, that part is always unnerving because, especially like if you're out in the woods, or like even in some suburban areas, when things are like you don't hear anything, you don't hear bugs, you don't hear birds, you don't hear anything, something's off. That's usually a good sign of, like, if you're out hiking or something like that, if there's, like, a mountain lion or cougar or something like that, if there's a large animal of prey nearby, usually you can tell when things get a lot more quiet because, like, even they sense the predator, and it's just like, leave! Alright, back to the story. This is a big university area, and obviously there aren't many student renters in July, but there had to be at least one person because someone ordered this pizza. Maybe they just liked sitting in the dark, or they were out back in the yard, whatever. I just didn't want to get out of my car and knock on a quiet house in the middle of the night around 9:30 p.m. without first checking that I had the correct address and the customer was inside. It was scorching that night, even after sundown. My car's AC is a joke, and the piping hot pizzas don't help things much. So I have to try and open the car door as infrequent. So I have to try and open the car door as frequently as possible to keep any cool air in. I called the number the customer provided, and the voice on the other side said, kind of briskly and out of breath, "Yeah." I just tried to keep it clear and concise. "Hey, it's your pizza out front, but there doesn't appear to be anybody home." And the customer replied, still gasping for air, "Yeah, I'm not home." I had to pee so badly that badly by that point that I was much less patient, and I'd otherwise be with the customer right now. I am not reading this. I had to pee so badly by that point that I was much less patient than I'd otherwise be with a customer right out of the gate. "Well, then we're going to have to terminate the order because I've arrived in the stated delivery window and you're supposed to pay in cash, so I don't know what to tell you. Plan ahead next time." I instantly regretted letting my bladder do the talking for me, as the voice on the other end came through more clearly as a young, bubbly, and very distraught girl who couldn't have been older than 20 or 25. "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I was running down the street so I could barely hear you," she cried. "I just switched you out of my AirPods. Is that better? Sorry, I completely lost track of time at work, but I knew you were coming. That's why I'm literally running home right now. Please don't leave. I'm starving and I don't have a car. Seriously, please don't leave. 5 minutes tops, okay? I know what it's like to be hungry and running late and have no car but not live near any restaurants. Plus, when I heard her voice, I began to remember more specifically having delivered to this place a couple times before, and she'd always been perfectly nice. Now I felt bad for snapping at her. I tried to walk it back while simultaneously looking out my window for potential spots to pee. No, my bad. I'm letting the heat get to me, and it's not your fault. No need to rush. See you when you get here." I hung up, and while surveilling the street, I was starting to think I was really out of luck. All the other houses had people in them and were close together, so there were no clumps of trees or out of the way patches of land or anything. Of course, I had just tossed my empty water bottle in at the last delivery because I'm an idiot. Don't do that. Come on, man. Don't pee in the bottle. Finally, I decided it was escalating to the point of an emergency, and the safest bet was to use a bush in front of the woman's house. She wasn't home. The street light was out, so no one would see me. The people who were home were inside. My car was parked across the street, and we're a small shop who don't wear uniforms, so if someone did spot me, they'd have no way of connecting me to my employer. Animals pay outside all the time. Humans are animals. This is fine. Sure. As long as you're not seen, man. Whatever. I scurried over to the tallest bush in her front yard. She didn't really have much of a yard, more just a walkway lined with bushes and flowers that ran adjacent to her front door. The biggest cluster of bushes, the only one where I could be sure there would be no visible splatter on the side of the house, was about 4 feet from her door. I looked both ways, unzipped, and let fly. After the initial millisecond of relief, I noticed the sound was way off, more like pissing on something solid than something leafy. I started panicking, thinking I aimed wrong. But once I started, I can't stop mystery, so I kept squinting into the darkness to see if maybe I was hitting a key rock or something that could just move a few inches over. Instead, all of a sudden, I heard a way more concerning noise. A deep voice exclaiming, "What the fuck?" And before I could turn around, assuming I'd been caught by a neighbor, a man came leaping out of the bushes. Oh my god. What? Okay, he blew by me, brushing my golden shower off of him off him as he did. He spit pretty emphatically on the ground, so I think I might have beamed him right in the face. Oh, I didn't see where he went after a few paces, but through this next part is kind of a blur. I do think I remember hearing a car screech out from a bit further away after a minute. I'd gotten some night vision by that point, so I was able to make out his height, build, and outfit, but only the most general details of each. I was in such shock that I didn't even put my dick away. I just stood there trying to figure out what had happened. The reality was so terrifying that my mind refused to accept it, and impulsively searched for a reasonable explanation that could make everything okay. I thought, could these bushes lead to some backyard area and it just looked like they were against the house? Could they have been obscuring an open window? My inner voice was desperately screaming, "Bro, that man was wearing a hoodie in 90-degree weather. That was a bad man. You're in a bad situation." But the very idea that I was within inches of a guy who would be hiding in bushes at all, let alone in front of a young woman's house at night, just wasn't something I was ready to grapple with yet. I was coping, but not coping. My fight or flight response was totally failed me at that point because my dumbass did the absolute last thing I should have done and approached the bushes to try and validate this. There must have been a good reason for a man in a hoodie to be behind the bush in the middle of the night theory. So I walked over to the side, turned on my phone flashlight, and tried to peer around the line of shrubbery. Pro tip: as scary as things may look in the dark, seeing them with a single beam of your flashlight can sometimes make it even worse. That's when I saw the bag. There was a tattering drawstring bag sitting behind the bush, slightly splashed with pee. But I was in such a moronic daze from the shock that I groped around for it, thinking, see? This is it. This will explain why he was back there. This is such a dumb story. It explained it. Once I maneuvered it over and pulled it out, and once I maneuvered it over and pulled it open, I saw a sharp knife, a roll of duct tape, and a bottle of pills. The delusions officially broke at that point, and all the adrenaline, endorphins, and self-preservation instincts that had been suppressed kicked in 10 times over. Ooh. I became whatever the opposite of dazed is, more laser focused than I'd ever been in my life, with one singular goal: get back to my car. I dropped the bag, booked it across the street, got in my car, and slammed the pedal to the floor before the door was even all the way closed. I went as far as I could, as fast as I could, until I hit a red signal. Then I pulled over to the side and realized I shouldn't be driving any more than necessary in the condition I was in. I pulled into a parking lot of a 24-hour drugstore and took a breath. I was finally calm and coherent enough to zip up and formulate a plan of action. Still at his flight at. My first lucid thought was, who do I call first, the police or the girl whose house that was? I thought about it for what couldn't have really been more than 10 seconds. But felt like an hour and decided, okay, I am in my locked car with the engine running. If trouble starts, I can drive away. I know something's up. She might not. She needs to know not to keep walking in the direction. But as I was dialing her number, it occurred to me, what if there was no girl? I thought I remembered delivering to that house before, but what if I was wrong? What if the girl on the phone was just a decoy to get me there to rob me, or worse? Every pizza guy on the planet has seen the Evil Genius documentary by now, so I thought, she called me all out of breath, she wasn't home, the whole thing was off. I can't risk it, I'll start with the cops. I called 911. The operator was very helpful, keeping me calm because I was a complete wreck by this point. He kept assuring me that someone would be there soon. I kept telling them they had to get there before the girl did, but I was trying to express 3 thoughts at once and really damaging my own credibility. It came out more as, "You've got to save this girl because he wasn't after me. I was just delivering a pizza, unless they were after me, in which case there might not be a girl. But I talked to one on the phone, so then you should find that girl because they used her to lure me there. But if she's real, she doesn't know about the guy who was also real, and there could be more guys if there's actually a girl. And you know what? Even if there isn't a girl, there might actually be more guys. I only checked one part of the bushes, so I don't actually know. But we'll know which guy it is. We'll know which guy is the one I saw because I pissed off over him, you know. I didn't mean to. This was back when I thought the girl was real but not home. But she might be real, so you really need to find her. If she is, because the guy was real." Was so incoherent. Finally, they basically just asked me to stop talking and stay on the line. But that was when I saw an incoming call from the customer. I couldn't answer it without disrupting my 911 call, so I just ignored it. Oh, Jesus. But then she sent me this text like, "Hey, I'm here. Don't see you." I told 911 she was there, and they said officers were only minutes away, but who knows how long that meant, especially after I've given such a scattered account of the events in my panic. I just felt overwhelmed with guilt because my rational mind said the odds of her being a decoy girl for some large scam targeting pizza guys were low, and the odds of her being the intended victim of a predator were high. So I put my 911 call on mute where I can hear them but they can't hear me, and turned back, heart absolutely pounding out of my chest, compulsively muttering, "Fuck, fuck, 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 fuck," the entire way. Then I took 911 off mute and told them I had returned to look for the girl. They weren't happy about that, but I saw her meandering past the parked cars in the street looking to see if one was mine, and I waved her down, flashing my brights. She bounced over to the window of my car, happy-go-lucky. I figured that was a good sign that she wasn't in on whatever this was, but I was just so scared to be back in the general area and to not know what had just happened or what was going to happen. I kept whispering, "Get in," and she was like, "Get it? Huh? Oh, you want me to get the pizza from the back?" I didn't want to make the same mistake with her that I had made with 911, so instead of trying to tell the whole story, I stuck to the bare basic facts. There was a man in your bushes. I'm on the phone with the police. I don't know where he is right now. Please get in the car so we can lock the doors. I was barely able to get those sentences out, and I was shaking like I had 10 cups of black coffee. I held up my phone with 911 on the call screen to verify it for her. I thought that was why she got in the car with no further explanation, but it turns out that wasn't entirely it. "You still there? Is she with you? Are you safe? Is anyone there?" 911 kept checking in, not knowing who the third party I was talking to was. I reassured them, and we drove more cautiously this time to the location 911 instructed us to wait and to speak with the police after they cleared the area. I didn't actually have to do much after that. The police came pretty soon after. A police car met us. I gave a statement telling them everything I observed, and she went to go speak to more officers in more detail than they needed me for. It turns out the reason she got into a strange pizza guy's car without probing any deeper into my story is because she knew who the man was right away from my description. She had an abusive ex-boyfriend who was apparently psychotic enough that he immediately came to mind from hearing "There's a guy in your bushes." She later called us to thank me and insist on leaving a huge tip. I wasn't there when the call came in, so the kid who answered didn't know to refuse to accept the money, but the manager already promised the next time we see her, we can load her up with enough one free pie cards to last a lifetime. Easily the scariest thing that has ever happened to me on the job or off. I don't get the chance to tell the story much because I try to avoid sharing it with anyone who could possibly know the girl or know the event. But I'm still not the same since, even though I know he didn't even have anything to do with me directly, this truly shook me to my core. So, man in the bushes, let's not meet. Whoa. That was wild. And kind of a funny way to save somebody. You save somebody from danger. Your bladder saves somebody from danger. That's... The humor is not lost, but man, that had to be terrifying in your position. Oh, man. Huh. Alright. Huh. Ooh. Of all the places to take a piss, it was right on top of a stalker. Nice aim, dude. And public urination saves the day. Wow. Huh. That, I don't even know what to say. That was really interesting. Okay. We're about 2 hours in. I'm out of tea. And it feels like I really should drink some more hot tea. So, I'm gonna go get make some tea. We're gonna take a short break for me to do that. Give me about, I want to say 10 minutes or so, 10 to 15, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna read the shooting at the movie theater story, and then we're gonna try to move on to a different subreddit. We may come back to this subreddit because this has some interesting stuff. I'm liking the story so far. But go get you another drink, use the bathroom, snack, go bug other streamers if you're not already doing that while listening to me. Or not, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna bring this back into view. Hello. And I'm gonna temporarily disappear. Ooh. Or not. Wait, why'd that freeze? Wait, why'd the video freeze? Okay. Where's my be right back? Where'd that go? Oh. Nope. Oh, we'll just do that BRB. Okay. Okay. I'm back with tea. With honey in it. Feel like it might be too hot to drink though. Thank you, pork. Yeah, that might be too hot. I'm gonna wait just a moment. And instead I'm just gonna hydrate with my regular water. Because I didn't even let it touch my lips before I knew, like, it's a little hot. It's a little lava-esque, as Gus would say. And molten lava. Also got me a little bag of pretzels. Because I forgot to go to the store to get any Halloween candy. Which, I think I'll wait until after Halloween to stock up on the shit on half off. Can I help you, kitty? Where is your string? Where is it? Did you put your string? Okay. Anyway. Looks like Nori's still playing Omori, which is cool. Pretty cool. Alright. Now let's have a look at this fairly long story by user Neon Pikachu. I survived a mass shooting at a movie theater. There we go. Alright. Let's see this one before we move on to a different subreddit. This happened for me 4 years ago. It's by far the most extreme and life-threatening situation I've been in. The eyewitness accounts you are about to read is 100% true. That is mine. When was it posted? 6 years ago. So this was a total of 8 years ago. No, 10 years ago when this happened. 2012. Actually, you know what? I don't think this fits a good spooky Halloween situation. Let's find a different subreddit. Oh, okay. I got some pretzel in my throat. That's a scary situation, but I don't know if it's like spooky, creepy, Halloween-y, you know? Yeah? Oh. Oh no. I still need to name you. I kind of want to name you Calamite. Unsolved Mysteries. 3 Kings. Evil Buildings. The Truth Is Here. Edgar Allan Poe. Oddly Terrifying. You know what? We could take a slight separation from stories. And let's look at some stuff from a subreddit I already like called Oddly Terrifying. This is usually images, maybe videos. So this could be interesting, just to view some stuff. Oh, just like this. This person purchased a new home and removed the carpets to find someone had etched pentagram in it. That's always a good sign. What's more upsetting to me, though, is that it's old and worn, but that's some half decent wood floor that could have been salvaged, but I'm more upset they damaged some good wood floor than is the fact that it's pentagram. Come on. That ain't scary. That's poor home ownership. Whoa. Good thing Nori's not here to see this biblically accurate angel. Be not afraid. That's not oddly terrifying. That's just legit terrifying. What's the quality on this? Wait, the quality doesn't go up past 480p? What bootleg repost is this? Excuse me? Whoa. Whoa. We're gonna move on. I'm currently working construction at a new Amazon fulfillment center, 650,000 square feet. This is the fourth of the fifth floor. Five, I don't know. That is fog in the background. Whoa. That's some liminal space backroom shit. That'd be eerie. It kind of gives me like a Silent Hill vibe, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. The fuck is that fish doing? Trust me, man, go back into the water. Like, our fish came out the water, and now we gotta pay taxes and rent and stuff. Walk your ass back in there and be happier. Go back into the water. Oh god, I feel that. I feel that so bad. Because I have an astigmatism. And, like, that's so fucking accurate. Ooh, 109-year-old Buddhist monk. That man's practically a skeleton already. Oh. Oh, a webcam appeared in the bottom of my computer screen after it blue screened. Oh. Hopefully that's just where the, Oh, it says right here, this isn't me, and I have no idea who it could be. Oh, that's even worse. Does anybody in the comments have an explanation for this? I found where this picture is from. This image is from an ad from a Penn State University. First frame of the video seems to be the exact same image from the bottom of your screen. I figured this out from watching this ad dozens of times at all of Penn State's sporting events at full volume. Recently, as a Penn State sports fan, the ads become quite more watchable. So how did it... So it might have been a bizarre glitch involving the YouTube mini player, and the ad was supposed to be playing but got frozen. That might be true. It's still, like, weird, though. Found this in my girlfriend's loft. She only moved in 3 months ago. She says she has never been up there. Guess what my name is? Oh. Oh, no. This raises a lot of questions. And none of them good. Based on the pentagram, any curse looks like it should miss you by 10 to 15 degrees here. You tried drawing a pentagram with hooves or twisted bones. As her eldritch horde tentacle tries to grip the chalk, she thinks of it to herself, these angles look a bit shitty. I don't think that's chalk, I think that's scratched in. If I see another pair of straight lines refusing to intersect, so help me. Oh, man. Quick Google search. Ella Angel Bishop Nick or whatever. Old Nick is used as a nickname for the devil. I don't know. Yeah, interesting. What? Is that a pufferfish? What kind of fish is that? It's eating a centipede. What? That's one hungry cannibalistic. Oh, God. At least that one's fighting. Oh, nope, he lost the fight. What is this fish? I don't know what kind of fish this is. This is freaky. I've seen alligators eat in a less savage way than this fish. Yeah. I hate centipedes. I think this is the first time I felt sorry for one. I'm trying to see if anybody identifies the so it was possibly a pufferfish. So that it was it looks like a pufferfish. Oh no. That was just okay. What in the what is that? I hope this is really zoomed in. It's still too big though. Found this in my apartment while living in Japan. They are fast. Don't tell me they're fast. Don't tell me they're fast. I don't even know what the hell that is. It needs to be destroyed. I'm sorry. That just threw me. This image just left me speechless. Toilets at my work. Where the fuck do you work, sir? Excuse me? What the what is this? Is this like a mining area? Like, where do you work? What is this underground torture dungeon bathroom? Can we have some more context in the comments, please? Somebody. Go on, take his shit, we dare you. Yeah, where the fuck do you work at? Silent Hill? That's a good question. I think he must make a living by murdering, robbing anyone who wanders into the abandoned insane asylum where he hides and waits. Nah, probably not. It ain't much but his honest work. Hey, Porcupine, what's Penguin? Hi, I saw the movement. I saw Porcupine's never sorry. Hey, Penguin, what's up? How's Nori doing with Omori right now? I'm trying to figure out where this guy works, because this is the scariest toilet I've ever seen. Hello. I gotta find out. Let's see. Sort by Q and A, maybe? Okay. Let's see, as I was from the water, just... Biting centipedes hide under the seats? What? What? Where do you work, sir? Where is this and what do you do? You work in retail? Where does this man work? No idea how long until the end. Yeah, like, toilet. There's the sink. Where do you work, sir? I have to know where this man works. Because what retail business has this? Okay. Yes, I really do work in retail. No, it's not in Mordor. A bit of a thank you to everyone who gave me awards for the terrible toilet situation. We are going to show the boss and see if he will finally get something done about them. Thank you for all the compliments on the quality of photos. I actually do photography in my spare time and have an Instagram account here. Still reeling, to be honest. I woke up to 46K notifications. I'm amazed my phone didn't crash. Bro, can you elaborate on the job you... LOL, you can't just say retail like it's American Eagle. I don't want to be too specific. It's just a shop on a popular street in my town. Like... Oh my god. That's the spookiest shit ever. It has to be like underground. Why do you have to go underground for your bathroom? What in the actual hell? Alright, I need to sip some tea. I hope this is cool enough now for me to actually sip from. It's close enough. I can handle that. Okay. Oh my god. We're moving on. That's an ad. Filters recognize these 3 holes as a face. Oh, jeez. Don't do that. Girl holding a 360 camera in her mouth ended up looking like a Titan from Attack on Titan. Oh my god. That is both terrifying and hilarious. What in the world? One of the last known pictures taken by the hikers of the Dyatlov Pass incident. Is that where they, like, was that one of the bigger mysteries that went on? Of, like, missing hikers? There's a survival game based on these events. Pretty creepy and satisfying, narrated by Sean Bean. Really? There's a game based on this? Whoa. That looks like fun. It's only $3 right now? Whoa. For $3, I might grab it and try it. Offer is November 1st. I'm gonna add that to my wish list. That's interesting. That looks like a fun game. Fun, spooky game. Let me open up Steam real quick. Let's find that game real quick and add that to my wish list. $3 is not bad, man. There's a collector's edition. It's only $3.49. Alright. Add to cart. I'll just save that for later, though. Yeah, well, I was gonna buy it now. Continue. Ooh, kitty almost pulled off my controller, bro. Oh, Penguin. Earlier, before we went into Reddit, I did something in Dark Souls that I had accidentally, like, I intentionally did it in Dark Souls, but I accidentally did it on my account, like, off stream. So, to start off the stream, and since it is fairly creepy to do, I decided to kick off the stream with this, where on my strength-based character, I went into Anorlando to the goddess that's there after you beat Orsina Smough in that area. And if you hit her with anything, like I threw a dagger, she'll instantly, like, die. And the whole place goes dark. All the Silver Knights disappear, the imps disappear, and the giants disappear, except for the blacksmith. And Gwendolyn, the one who's keeping up the illusion, is mad. She is royally pissed. And she sends a camera. I don't know the name of one of the guys, but she also sends Iron Tarkus, the spirit who helps you fight the Iron Golem. Friggin' Tarkus, of all people. And then the Firekeeper tries to fight you at the very end of that path. And you get another Firekeeper soul from that. to Estes +4. So it's like, oh no, it is a bad situation to be in, but also you're breaking the illusion anyway. So at least you don't. At least I can go to the blacksmith without worrying about being attacked now. But it was really creepy, and her fight is annoying though, because she just keeps sending shit at you, and you have to try to dodge it. But it was good. Okay. Oh, what are the? Oh no! I think I remember seeing this before, but all the flies in the window. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. Our duplex neighbor 3 years mysteriously moved in the middle of the night, and we have never seen the inside of the house the whole time. I'm going to open this up at a different window. Excuse me. Just to be safe. Oh, okay. It's technically safe. But, oh my god. This is a hoarder's nightmare. Or, this is a nightmare for people who don't hoard. Like, oh, fuck. Ooh. Cursed deer. I was hunting with my grandfather for my 19th birthday about a year ago, and we both watched a deer slam its head into a rock until its antlers and skull were shattered. Once its brains were everywhere, it tried to lick them up and looked like it couldn't even use its jaw or tongue right. So it just stood upright like a fucking human and just walked into the river and died. We left immediately, and my granddad was fucking terrified. I haven't been near woods since, and he moved to Florida with my grandmother for safety reasons. Oh, I think there's like a disease they can get that does something like that. This person says, I lived in an airport, so there is a lot of open space where a lot of deer usually roam. About 3 or 4 years ago, I went for a beer run and saw someone slamming his head into a fence post. I slowed down to look at it to see if maybe there was something on its head that was trying to get off. When I got close, I noticed that its jaw was missing and it was screaming. I just drove off. I still think about it all this time. Yeah, I think there's some sort of degenerative brain disease that they got, or a parasite that does this. I've heard about this before, but like, yeah. It's caused by a prion disease in deer. It's been spreading in recent years and makes them act like zombies. It's terrifying. Fortunately, there hasn't been a case of it spreading to humans yet. Oh. That's okay. Oh, this image. Jeff Lee John's paintings. The more you stare, the more you see. Let's see. I think I can. Let me see if I can get it in a position to where it's a little bit, where you at least see all the important bits. Yeah, I think. Right. Right about there. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in that salt and pepper shaker. But yeah, this is one of those images. It is our style to where, like, the more you look through the image, the more stuff you start to notice, and how weird and messed up the image is. Like starting off here, you'll first probably notice that the skull shape in the creamer, kind of weird, kind of off. And then you'll like see, oh, this mom has a tentacle arm, and oh, doesn't look like a very nice pie. Oh, that's just strawberry jam. Oh, what's going on with that guy's face? Is that tentacles? Is that a face? More tentacles. There's an eye and fingers on this blind guy's plate. The blind guy has gills. Excuse me? The handprint. Like, is there more I'm missing here? That face is still bothering me, though. I don't think I'm missing anything from that one. But apparently he has more? Oh. Okay, so starting off with the freaking spider and maybe the... Oh, the maggots. Oh god, the maggots. Is this person supposed to be like a vampire? Oh my lord. And then we have the missing bird from the cage. There's a rat right there. There's a blood stain just coming from somewhere. Creepy doll. Let me scroll down a little bit. Creepy doll. Another tentacle coming out of a case that the cat doesn't seem to really enjoy. This is a weird image. Oh, that dude's just falling down the elevator. Oh my god. Oh, that telephone booth. Oh god. I don't know if that face is intentional. The face coming out of the smoke from the dude's pipe. There is something going on. Let me scroll down. Something going on with the shadow. No, I think that's because the shadow on the ground. See, that's a tentacle next to the lady. It's probably this up here in the ceiling light. All the Eldritch Horror crap going on up here. That's not good. Everything about this guy seems normal. This guy's face seems okay. Oh, this dude, he's got tentacle legs coming out the bottom. Oh, God. Huh. Oh, I just noticed this silhouette right here. Oh, no. Oh! Oh my god, you can't... Hold a second. I need to move this. It's hard to see. Can I zoom in more? But right here behind the guy, in the where all the keys and stuff go, there's eyes. There's eyes in the mail slots. Little beady glowy eyes all over the mail slots. That's... Whoa. That's... That's weird. That's eerie. Let me move this back to the center. There we go. Huh. Alright, and there's 2 more images? Ooh. Okay. Let's break this. Oh, the fish face? Anglerfish looking thing here? With the tentacle. This guy really likes tentacles. Oh, the pentagram, manhole cover here that has blood running into it. There's the cat again. Oh, the bell has a snake on it. Oh, the reflection here that has the Eiffel Tower and another Eldritch Horror going on here. Oh, the eyeball soup. Oh. More tentacles. Oh, this dude's arm is a tentacle holding the toxins? What? This really angry wolf. Oh, a murder just happening in this cafe with the bloodstains. Is that spider legs coming out the back? Is there... Oh, there's spiders in there with the cat. That's why the cat's probably so terrified. What? Nothing seems too off about this lady here in her parasol. Oh, this guy here is holding a hatchet. The clothes on this line have bloodstains. Not much else going on in the background here. Nothing in the smoke trail. This guy looks like he's serving up that poison to these people. Oh, and he has a third arm. Oh my god, I just noticed he has a third arm. What in the world? There's something on this sign right here I can't read out. It says, this news post says horror something. Oh, right here, they're in the freaking sewer drain on the sidewalk. The rain drain, or whatever you call it. There's hands coming out there, all It style. These images are fascinating. How he hides all this stuff in it. Oh. Oh no. Well, right off the bat, this lady's taking off her sunglasses, and she is Medusa, which is bad for this guy right here is looking at her, who has blood stains on his knife and his thing. Oh no. There is a dog, poor dog here with 3 tails, fighting a tongue? A baby Sarlacc pit from Star Wars? What? Okay. Oh, this lady's a mermaid. This guy's making some kind of cocktail. Oh, these babies have tentacle feet. Oh, this lady in the background's having a real bad time. Oh my god. Oh god, there's skulls in the clouds. This one's also getting grabbed by a tentacle. This guy has tentacles. What is with the baby? It's hard to see, but that... Oh god. The baby's got tentacles. That's just a hand coming out the sand. It looks like there's something here, but I can't tell. Oh, that guy looks like he's just hanging off dead. Oh, there's a claw marks here on the beach chairs thing with blood coming out of it. Oh, there's so much going on in these images. What in the world? Oh, there's another guy drowning back that way. You can't see. Still can't figure out what's underneath that parasol. I feel like we're all under the same perspective of this lady in each image. So, like, here's her at the beach. Yeah, same red nails. Her at the, in this little cafe, Italian town, maybe? No, it's France, because of the Eiffel Tower. It's French town. This is probably still her now in this hotel. And the same red nails of her at this cafe. So it's like we're following this lady, this Medusa, around. This is an interesting story. An interesting, creepy series of images. He sure likes his squid people. That is true. There were at least 3 occasions in which an eldritch horror had its turquoise? Oh. He just missed it. There were at least 3 occasions in which an eldritch horror had intercourse with a woman to create a child. The Dark Lord spoke through me first. I turquoise. Yeah. That's interesting. Oh! Something set out the backyard. It's probably just a cat, right? Well, you're technically right. That is a feline. Don't go out back. Keep the dogs in. Oh my god. One of the most frightening things I've ever heard is when someone pointed out that the existence of the uncanny valley implies that at some point there was an evolutionary reason to be afraid of something that looked human but wasn't. I feel like a lot of people talk about that. That is really good and eerie, but I think that comes from possibly our ancestors' rivalry with Neanderthals. Very, very distant cousins that did not evolve with us into what we are now, the Homo sapiens. The fact that we had this very similar race that got really close to our evolutionary line with us, the Neanderthals they look a lot like humans, but they were not us. Did the music change on me? Hold a second. You're supposed to loop. Okay, no, you're still the same video. You just restarted again. You did loop. So I feel like that's partly where it came from, and all the other parts of the Uncanny Valley were just a mixed match. It's kind of like the dragon from mythology is a combination of all the things that our like ape-like ancestors had to be afraid of. Snakes, the snake head, wings, eagles and hawks, and like bigger birds of prey like that. The body of like a panther or a cat or a mountain lion, and other things like that. The big cats. You know, a lot of combinations of the things that we were afraid of. I feel like that also comes into play with the Uncanny Valley. Mostly Neanderthals, to keep us away from that. and possibly get away from disease. And, you know, so was there something like that, like back in the day other than that? Maybe. But, you know, we probably just had like predators from back in the day that made us like that. It is creepy still. It's still something to wrap your mind around. It's fun to think of. Ooh, I put in a nice amount of honey in that. Tastes good. Has some good tea. What is this? Oh. A body riddled with parasites as the result of eating raw pork for 10 years? We're moving on. Moving on. Ooh. I'd like to nominate Cardboard Humans Watching Baseball into Dystopian Hellscape for Photo of the Year. Thanks. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's around COVID time when they were still doing sports, but they had to broadcast it, but they still wanted to have the stage filled with, or look like it's full, so they put out the cardboard cutouts of people. Oh. And I guess this was also an area where there was a forest fire going on, so you have the orange sky. That... Okay. That's terrifying. That is terrifying. An abandoned hospital had a visitor last night. The one light on. Oh. Yeah. Charity Hospital Christmas tree. Oh. Maybe. Is there any comments about this baseball? I want to know more about the baseball field. This pick is peak 2020. We can only hope. Then they got political. Moving on. Field of Dreams and Nightmares. That's pretty clever. This one is of a vulture in the red sun. Oregon seems pretty fitting, though. I don't want to go to Instagram. Never mind. Okay. Caught a praying mantis and fed it a fly. I did not expect what would be inside that fly. There's something inside the fly. Oh, babies. That's gross. Oh, a bird imitating human voice. That's just cute.
My sweet turd bird. Who's my precious jabby bird? Who's my precious jabby bird?
It's very interesting mimicking of human voice.
Who's my sweet jabby angel? Who's my precious?
That's interesting. Oh. Robot with a face. That's interesting. Oh. Yeah, that was creepy. We were just talking about the Uncanny Valley. Whoa. These dogs be fast. Look at him go. He's doing a zoom. Oh, Lord, he's zooming. That boy fast as hell. He looks so happy. That is oddly terrifying. I'll give it the... Oh. Oh, no. No, no, not the bugs. Moving on. Hoover Dam spillway tunnel, 50 feet wide and 600 feet deep. You can hear rushing water down in the darkness. The walkway above gives a sense of scale. Yeah. That's a big hole. Do not fall in the big hole. Huh, Nora rated out. I'm gonna get my bandwidth back. Anybody else rating that I'm not aware of? Not really. Pika froze. You go, Pika? Pika end? Oh yeah, Pika ended. Everybody's ended. Okay. Getting all my bandwidth back. Anyway. But yeah, this reminds me of that interesting horror short film of the person who like woke up on the on like a slope that looks like it was part of like a dam of some kind maybe, and they were having to really look like they fell onto it and they're really hurt and they were trying to like get into a more better position to try to like keep from falling and maybe find a way to get back up, but it looked impossible. Whoa! Fireman kicking suicidal people from the window. That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess that's one way. Kung Fu them back inside. Huh? Oh. Oh! Are you enjoying the game? What the heck is this mascot? Bro. I don't like the eyes. Hi. Go away. Oh. That is something. That's not something you want to find in the basement of your new home. Oh, the warning on nuclear waste disposal sites designated to be read hundreds of thousands of years into the future. This place is not a place of honor. No highly esteemed deed is commemorated here. Nothing valued is here. What is here is dangerous and repulsive to us. This message is a warning about danger. Ooh. 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 A bit. Ooh, a bit hard. Oh, God. Mosquito flies in front of the lens. That looks like Ultra Shore. All right. We'll come back to this maybe. I want to check out this r/creepy Wikipedia. Go top of all time. Not now. Let's have an idea of what's going on here. Why is this immediately an ad on the second post? All right. Amy Chandler? Alright, let's see who Amy Chandler is. Oh, I might have to move this around. Alright, something's gonna be cut off. I'll read what I can. Amy Chandler. Amy Knight. Nee Chandler. Born October 1st, 1997. Is a British transgender activist, former spokesperson, and electoral candidate for the Green Party, and former Reddit administrator. In 2017, she stood for election in Coventry South, receiving 1.3% of votes. In 2018, David Chandler, Knight's father, who had been serving as her election agent, was convicted and jailed for some bad and torturing a 10-year-old girl and making indecent images of children. Oh, that's fucked up. Knight's recruitment of her father, despite her knowing of the charges of 22 sexual offenses, led to an investigation and Knight's suspension from the Green Party. Ooh. I'll say it. Oh. Never mind. Oh. You know, let's go more fictional stuff. What else we got? Oh shit, I accidentally just... previous... Ooh, liminal space images. Y'all like liminal spaces? Like the back rooms? Oh, the light under the bridge makes it look like a crescent moon on the water. Okay, we're gonna do a top of all time. Oh. A bingo hall. Oh. Well, alright. More ads, I swear to God. Taken from... One second. Images. Taken from an Imgurian, I think it rings consistently with this bizarre sub of ours. I really enjoy just existing in hotels. The long identical hallways, the soulless abstract art, the weird noises the air conditioner makes, strange city lights in the window, 6 stories off the ground, strangers chatting in the hall, nothing in the dresser, no past but an infinite present. Yeah, that's liminal space, alright. This picture of Monument Valley always felt liminal. Yeah. Yeah. It just goes. You feel like you're just in an endless space. Huh. Ooh. This area of my school courtyard always gives me such weird feelings when I walk alone in it. Why are these 2 doors, like, separated like that? What is this 2? And this is a courtyard, so this is just in the center of the building. It's built around in here. I've always wondered, like, what is the point of the open center courtyard of a school? You know? What the hell? An underground bunker built at the height of the Cold War meant to emulate normal suburban life in America. What? It's even got the clouds painted sky-colored thing. These lights are damn near bright enough to simulate, like, daytime. Just looks like a backyard. I feel like this would be nice for short periods of time, but having to live in here with this, like, it kind of goes back to the Uncanny Valley thing, but instead of people's faces, it's just the simulation of outdoors, but your brain will always know it's fake. And it's just not right. It's even got a, is that a grill? Is that a smoker? Is that a chimney to filter out the smoke? Is that a disco ball? Fair enough. Like I said, this looks like a nice themed, like, vacation spot. But I don't know. It is not, I don't think it's really good long term. Oh, it even looks like you could have, like, weddings here. This is like a multi-purpose thing. This is so weird. It's so weird. Especially with the I'm pretty sure all these trees are fake. They have to be. Oh. That's a little bit too Dollhouse-esque for me. But that was also back in the Cold War. That style was the style. Especially for the kitchen. Oh, it even simulates, like, the look of, like, the sunset where it gets all orange and purple. Ooh. Huh. Oh. Google Maps said this was where I can find Taco Bell, and I just realized that the last car I saw was an hour ago. No. No, 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 no. Oh my god. That's gotta be terrifying. Just being out there. Ugh. I feel like your Google Maps is trying to fuck with you, dude. Oh. The view from the laundry room looks fake. It does look fake. Why does it look like Gary's mod? This image just looks like it's straight out of Gary's mod. Like, that looks like really bad, like, Unreal Engine rendering. I feel like it's the pane of glass that's doing it, with the way the light's hitting it, because it's, like, straight light with, like, very little shadows. Oh. Oh, man. Alright. Deja vu area. This is not your first time here. If this platform feels familiar, immediate alert a MTA employee. If you see something, say, "Oh, that's not a good sign." That's got to be a prank sign. That's more promotion. The Oval Office between U.S. presidents. Oh, oh, it is. They clear it out, don't they? That's not liminal. That's just creepy. If you don't feel safe there, don't go there. Go inside. Get out of the creepy, late, foggy snow forest. What in the? Oh, yeah. This kind of looks like a sort of Windows loading screen sort of thing going on here. That's funny. Oh, yep. Rock Bottom is one of the original liminal spaces in SpongeBob. Why was that episode so creepy as a kid? Oh, petrol station after a good downpour. That's interesting. The void with the reflection. Oh. Yeah. Forest fires always make stuff really creepy looking. This empty beach me and my girlfriend saw while taking a walk last night. Yeah, these liminal space images always feel like you're in like a fake simulation sometimes. It really throws you. The 5 a.m. ferry from Seattle. Oh. Alright. Oh. I dreamed of this place and recreated it on Source Engine. Oh, this is rendering. That's good graphics. Good job. That's on Source? Shit. It's eerie as hell, but yeah. Oh. I just got rickrolled on liminal space. Excuse you. Oh. This Chinese ghost city looks like a world builder of a game. I want to know more about this Chinese ghost city. Hold on a second. Kangbashi. The best... it's cut off, sorry, but I'll just read it out. The best known of China's ghost cities may be Ordo's new town, also known as Kangbashi. In this region of Inner Mongolia, the city was intended in the early 2000s to eventually house 1 million people, a number that was later scaled back to 300,000. But why is it a ghost city? I want to tour it. Does anybody still live there? Like, go away. Like, I feel like with all this space, like there's all this room to, like, you could just kind of give it away, you know? Hire people who need the jobs to keep it up and running, free housing for people who are homeless. Like, there is a way to technically, unless there's other problems with this, I would love to tour one of these, though. Like urban spelunking sort of thing. or urban exploration. I love urban exploration. I used to sneak onto places I shouldn't be allowed in and explore. I've got all kinds of photos, and yeah, I would love to just walk. I could spend so much time just checking out these places that had purpose and now are just abandoned like that. A pickup took many years ago in my hometown. Temperature was negative 45. Holy shit. That's cold as hell. Whoa. The foggy ski lift. No thank you. You feel like you're going through a loading screen, but a bad one. One second. Be me. Oh, yeah, let's give it. Be me, 2014 or so, mid-20s. Driving to meet shop in nearby city for a specific cut of meat. See a fucking honest to God Kmart. Knock knock, it's 1995, bitch. Immediately pull in, maybe 4 cars there. Go in. That smell hits me instantly. A smell I can't describe. And this sounds crazy, but it smelled like before 9/11, if that makes sense. Kind of makes sense. I browse every aisle. They have new things, but also old ones. Electronic department signage advertises Game Boy Colors and Nintendo 64s. Had accessories for both. No consoles left. A few new TVs, but also some old TV VCR combos. I can't describe how surreal this was. It was like a fever dream. Felt like it was the mid-90s again. I mean, even the air, the way time flowed, I can't explain it. Yeah. I shit you not, as I browsed ancient garden supplies, they played Everybody Walk the Dinosaur. Genuinely think I might have been in another dimension. Buy some body wash, cash raise me up, receipt prints in the super old printer. Makes that old noise. Point of sale was on fat old school monitor. I think. Leave and feel weird the rest of the day. Go back a month later, store was closed. Whoa. I like that. That was cool. Whoa. The liminal spaces are weird. What the frick? This hotel pool my girlfriend and I just swam in. What is this? Why is the tree mushroom and snail looking at us from the corner while we're swimming? Someone was paid to make these. I feel like they're not supposed to be here. I feel like they're recycled. What is this? Why is this mushroom so happy? I don't understand. Whoa. We climbed inside a highway bridge. This goes for 10 plus kilometers. Oh. Oh no. That's eerie. Driving to the airport. Yeesh. Fog always makes... What the heck? Oh. Huh. I like how the clouds in the mountains frame up civilization while you're out here in the middle of nowhere. Oh my god. Oh, I just got hit by memory so hard. This picture. Oh my god. I don't know how many of these playgrounds are around in different places. And this one is still kind of up near where I live in an old middle elementary school, mostly elementary school. And it really hits me like when I used to play on this as a kid. I didn't even go to the school. Sometimes it's just, you just go there and play when school hours are up. It was just kind of an open playground. And I remember like getting on this, and then I went back later as an adult, just to kind of like, curiosity. I was bored, didn't have anything to do. I was like in my really, really early 20s. And like how confined the spaces were and how you couldn't get through it as an adult, which is concerning to say the least if like a kid was in trouble. But man, almost everything was made of wood. And it's so like, how many of these existed in other places in the country, or outside the country too, maybe. Yeah. So yeah, so there are a lot of playgrounds like this. That's interesting. In Australia too? Whoa, so this was a playground style in a lot of places around the freaking world. That's trippy. I always thought this kind of playground was really cool, that it made it like look like a castle or a place you explore. I always liked that. Sorry, I had to take a side trip from yeah. Huh. Kind of spooky. You know what? I can't. What? No. Okay. So we're looking at images. I want to go back to the. Where was it? Humanoid encounters. Yeah, let's go back to humanoid encounters. And I want to see what we can run into. Let's go back to top of all time. Let it load. Okay, let's figure out where we left off. I still like the Harpy Eagle. Harpy Eagles are cool, dude. Mothman. Okay, what is... Okay. So, oh, these are sculptures in a French nature reserve. Whoa. Kind of looks like something that would come alive in like Bloodborne or like Elden Ring in like a swamp area. He's like, "Oh, what's that?" And then it starts to move. And you're like, "Oh, yep, that's an enemy. That's an enemy giant." Oh, that's creepy. I don't know. I wonder if like the moss and plant life that's on it was intended, or if that just kind of happened over time. That's really curious. It's extremely creepy, but it's curious. Friend said this was in a Photoshop request group on Facebook. Can someone enhance this in any way? We're trying to figure out what my grandpa caught on his game camera. Looks like a person, but the camera went off at 1:32 a.m. and it's about 8 miles to the nearest road. Kind of looks like a person with light skin, pants, or no pants. Maybe. I don't know. That's weird. This picture and story submitted to my website, True Horror Stories. Soft X's? Oh, True Horror Stories of Texas. Pfft, I'm an idiot. Back in April of 2018, this took place at Davy Crockett National Forest in Texas. Oh. Interesting. Not sure if this counts as a humanoid, but does anyone have any idea what this could be? I saw this while I was out walking last night. Honestly, depending upon how windy the day was, that could have just been a plastic bag. I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's just a bag. Or something. Oh yeah, the trees. The mirrors. Found this on Instagram. I don't really have more info on it, so I wanted to post this here to see if anyone knows anything about it. It looks like a real corpse. I'm no expert. I don't know if that's real. What does people in the comments say? Because I do not. That looks like it was faked. Sid from Ice Age finally died. That's so mean. Everyone's just making jokes, and I'm here looking for info. Yeah, it looked fake. This image was supposedly taken on Cranes Hollow Road in Amsterdam. New York, not far from the Green Mountain National Forest. The subject in question appears to have unusual hind legs and no tail. Somewhat hunched over on all fours, maybe people believe it to be a photo of Dogman. Hey, more Dogman. Look at that. It's Dogman. Dogman. There. Dogman. Oh, yeah. Some good tea. Hello, little lady bunny. Welcome. I like the little high ghost. Hello. Welcome. We are looking at some creepy subreddits, and we're on the humanoid encounters one. This one was fun early to start off with, even though a lot of it so far was just people running around on all fours, either because it's funny or they were on something. Who knows? Not to speculate, but welcome. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. Oh yeah, this one was just a sound. I'm trying to get back to where we were. The amount of like monsters is suspicious. Oh, this is North American Cryptids Guide. All right, let's have a look. Let's see what's going on here. We got the Iliamna Lake monster. I don't know how to say that. Wahila. That Aldet looks like just a goat on its hind legs. We got Wendigo, Memphir, Champ, Dover Demon. I've heard the Dover Demon, the Jersey Devil. We got Mothman, classic. Pope Lick Monster. What the hell is Pope Lick Monster? Oklahoma Octopus, Ozark Howler. I like how, like, I can't tell if any of these are actually, like, in Tennessee, the state where I'm from. I don't think they are. I feel like Tennessee's one of those states where you don't have stuff like that, it usually gets shot. Scape or Swamp Lizard Man. Swamp Ape. I heard of the Swamp Ape. That's in Florida. Altamaha. What? What is this name? Altamaha. Lake Worth Monster. Skinwalkers. Chupacabra. The Mongolian Monster. Tessie. Sasquatch. What is Bat Squatch? Shunkawarakin? Yeah, there is a lot of lake monsters. What are people putting in their lakes? What are people growing in their lakes? Yeah, the amount of lake monsters is really suspicious. What is going on in lakes? I picked out a cute little ghost in another user's picture, and I couldn't resist. He looks so sad. He's such a sad little ghost. Oh, it's okay, guy. Brave woman encounters Nordic aliens and spacecraft?
School, and I was getting changed, and I heard this terrific noise. It was just like...
That's 5 minutes. I'm gonna sit here for that. What do you guys think about the Sierra sounds? Well, let's figure out what the Sierra sounds are. So what is it saying? Ron and his team wanted scientific validation of the sounds they experienced. At the camp, they submitted their tapes to Dr. R. Lynn Kierlin, professor, electrical engineering, University of Wyoming. The analysis revealed that the sounds were made by a creature physically larger than a man based on pitch and sound, highest estimated between 7'3" and 8 feet. Whoa. There's more than one creature recorded. The format frequencies found were clearly lower than human, and their distribution does not indicate that they were produced by human vocalization or speech alteration. This also concluded that the tape shows no indication of being pre-recorded or re-recorded. Give me a second, I'm gonna pause our music so we can hear this clearly. Give me one moment. Let's listen. Actually, I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. No, that was me. Huh? Looks like we got a photo.
We were all talking about maybe having to shoot our way out. You're just sitting there, all of you are kind of petrified. You're just waiting for the walls to break.
Is there some kind of documentary? This is all so blurry, I can't make sense of a lot of it. Yeah, huh. Let me turn that back down before I kick the music back on. That, Yeah, so, yeah, this is apparently some, I can't tell, like, so where was this again? This was at a camp. It doesn't say, this is, I wonder if this is gotta be from a documentary, because we're missing a lot of the text here. So I wonder what the documentary is about. It's probably answered in the comments. Let me read here a little bit. No one's talking about. I'm sure if I just Google these sounds, of the Sierra sounds, we can probably find what the documentary is. Let's have a Google real quick. It's gonna look weird because of the cutoff. Sasquatch Sierra Sounds by Ron Moorhead and Al Berry. Oh, it's on YouTube.
Rain for Nightville.
Okay, that is not the documentary I was expecting. So this is just the sounds. This isn't the actual documentary that looked like that was clipped from. Documentary? I misspelled documentary. Because I was one-handing that. From Roku? I don't know. Oh well, can't find it. Moving on. What else we got? Yeah, okay.
So ravens are excellent at mimicking sounds they hear. Mischief, can you say hello?
Hello.
Good bird. He does all sorts of voices. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Good job. And sometimes he hears people who have a cold. Good job.
So this person posts this asking, have you ever wondered if corvids are the reasons for voices in the woods? Honestly, probably. There's a lot of birds who can do really weird sounds and stuff like that. Not just ravens, but ravens are the more common ones. So a lot of the spooky stuff is probably caused by birds just being assholes, as birds are. Don't get me wrong, I like birds. But birds are assholes. I also like cats. Cats are assholes. Where is my cat? I hope he's asleep somewhere. He's somewhere. Lurking in the background. What in the hell? This image supposedly taken in Bailey, Colorado. But what am I looking at here? Why is it cropped together like this? What is this formatting? I get it, it's creepy. It looks like somebody with like crap all over their face. And something, I don't know, peering through the window, but who cropped this? Like, what is this? Is that their door? Is there a security camera? What am I looking at? Who edited this? Oh, this is on r/Bigfoot. Are you saying this is Bigfoot? This looks like just a person who got like mud all over their face. I don't know, man. I understand people like this. I want to believe. I get it. But it's, if a lot of these things were real, they'd be a lot bigger threat than we think they are. What the hold on a second. Uncle in West Virginia sent this to us. He lives pretty far off the main road. Left us pretty spooked. Let's watch that again. Hold on a second. What? Let's make sure the quality is set to 360. Are you kidding me? No, don't tell me what you think that was something. Whoa, hold on a second. It kind of looked like a guy running through his front yard. Starts from here, he like... It looked like he like crawled out from under there. The reason why he looked more like Phantom-esque is probably the bad, like, buffer rate from the camera here. Or it was like some kind of weird bird. Like, it was moving really fast. It was probably either a bird or a bug. Or someone absolutely hauling ass across his front yard, and the frame rate from the camera, especially at night, because they were garbage at night, probably couldn't keep up. Because this is at 360p, this is awful. So yeah, it kind of looks like he crashed up and ran, but the freezing is weird, which is why I think it's frame rate issues because of the speed. But yeah, that is odd. Why he's running through the front yard, if that's actually a person, is something. But what? Cheap jagged grizzly bear. So this is at 0.25 speed, apparently. Okay. That right there is where I think is very bird shaped. I don't know. I don't know. Having watched this slowed down version a couple of times, I'm now certain that the video is fake. Unproportionate body of some frames, shadows not being cast, weird motion blur. Yeah. Yeah, doesn't even have to be fake. Could just be something going closer to the lens, like a bug relief. Yes, alright. I'm glad we cleared that up. Moving on. What else we got? More ads. Don't blast the audio of the ad at me. What the hell? The Blue Man of Bad Axe, Michigan, in April of 1958, teenagers driving on the country roads reported a creature looming out of the darkness and running alongside the car with flickering lights. All reports agreed that the creature was blue. Turns out it was a group of teens playing a prank. Why does this guy look like a cursed Teletubby? Captured spaceman. What is this outfit? What are you wearing on your head? Also, Porky, you know, you forgot to put TTS in front of that. Whoa, hold on a second. Whoa. What? Okay, hold the phone. Don't bullshit me. Okay. So I saw this video on Facebook, and I really don't know what to make of it. So I woke up Sunday morning and saw this on my camera, and I'm trying to figure out what the heck. First I saw the shadow walking from my front door, then I saw this thing. Has anyone else seen this on their cameras? The other two cameras didn't pick it up for some reason. Maybe it has... I did not want a full screen because it crops weird right now. Let's do a little chicken. Laugh. I can't with this one. I just fucking. I'm dying. My God. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Play it again. I can't with this stupid shit. Why is his feet so floppy? Why does his feet make this such slapping sounds, man? Oh, I can't breathe. What do the comments say? I gotta see the comments on this. Dobby is free! Dobby is free! Dobby had too much butterbeer. Oh, fuck. Oh god. Oh shit, that was the best. That was so good. Alright. Close friends sent me this description after a few panicked texts last night. Any ideas what this might be? More info in the comments. Just woke up. What's the sitch? Hey, I was on my way home driving through blank. I was on blank blank and I saw something chilling. It was before the residential area. It was on the portion that was a field on the right and houses on the left. It looked like a dog but was hairless. Its legs were way too long and it had an incredibly long snout and no tail. It sounds like a horse. It sounds like a horse. Like, long dog with a long snout. It's a horse! Also, there is also those really weird dogs with the really long noses, but whatever. And it had no tail. It was walking through someone's yard, sniffing, and when I drove by, it looked up at me. It had bright yellow eyes, and I felt like I was having a panic attack when it did. It cleared the road in one jump from the person's yard to the field without touching the asphalt. It also just could have been like a deer with a disease, honestly. Who knows? Like, there's a lot of things that are bipedal, really long snouts, and could have something wrong with it. Yeah, a deer with mange, like the commenter says. They can jump really high and far. The tail is small and can be easy to miss. Has longer snout with a dog. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right. Solved. I've been doing a lot of cryptid drawings. Here's my first attempt at Reptoid/Reptilian. There you go. Looks like a sci-fi D&D character. I like it. It's cool. What is this? That's 11 minutes. Don't know if we should. Was Skunk Ache ever debunked? Oh shit. It's been 56 years since signing of Mothman. What was that video back then that was like 5 minutes long that I skipped over? It was just an interview. Long interview, listen to a lady talk. Let's go down. So what is this?
Over the years, the hunters have experienced something highly unusual. And by proximity alone, this is worth investigating.
We're examining the following two cases on. I need to pause that music. 1 second, sorry. We are examining the following two cases only because there is physical evidence to back up the client's photos and audio. Without these two items, the cases wouldn't be mentioned.
And just so people can get some idea, we're not that far outside of Yosemite.
We're not far at all. No, I tell people we're between Yosemite and
We have promised not to disclose the exact location of the camp.
If you leave 6,000 feet elevation, you hike into close to 10,000 feet before you start dropping back into up and down.
Voice of Ron Moorhead, original Sarah Camp member hunter.
The whole topography up here changes every year. You don't know what to expect.
I'm gonna mute that just in case. I'm gonna skip along here, see what they're on about. Oh, this is more of that the Sierra sounds that we're talking about. What are the sounds things? So more about like those weird audios. Does anybody in the comments have a link to this stupid documentary I'd like to watch? Anyone else hear the phrases? Anyone else hear phrases instead of noises from time to another? It's really creepy, as if almost another language, regardless of how true it is. Yeah, just chatter. I still like to know where this documentary is. Like, no one's talking about it. Everyone's talking about the sounds. I want to know where I can watch this fucking documentary. We're gonna move on. What in the fuck? I work in a haunted attraction built in an old hospital. Last day we were open and actor took this photo. Any ideas? Doesn't match any of the props or actors in that room. Yeah, you say that, but it's just like the way the photo's taken. Like, so it's such. Why is the photo so small and shitty? Would you? It's 3 years ago, but you took. It looks like you took it on a BlackBerry. Like, it could have been a prop, it could have been somebody, but the angle, the lighting, and the photo is so bad. Like, what do you mean it doesn't? That wouldn't look like anybody. Huh? Don't. I'm just gonna move on. Found this in Chernobyl about a year ago. Are you talking about this silhouette right here? This silhouette that could have just been caused by shadows and shrubbery? Come on, people, give me some. What's Darth Vader doing in there? The man I saw through my night vision scope. Ooh, this is a long story. Oh shit. Oh shit, we're almost on 4 hours. I'm about to end soon. See if we can find a few more interesting things to look at before we end. A hunter in Russia captured this picture of what he claimed was a weird humanoid creature that disappeared in a flash of light shortly after. Are you calling this humanoid? This looks like a busted up tree. Just like the crumbling remains of the tree covered by moss and shrooms. What? That's not humanoid. What are you talking about? What? Choctaw medicine man Billy Washington and his little helper. Ugh. Ugh. What? What? Well, he's just going. He's just leaving. You know, we're buffering. So, is it a tree? Is this a tree? And this is just some dude. He's just gone. Bye. There he goes. Off on an adventure. So long, sir. I just lose him? As you... No, you lost him. Good job. You lost him. Oh, there he is. Starting to look less and less like a person. Could there be like a palm leaf? Just like... That was a weird video. It could just been like one of those balloon-shaped humans, like human-shaped balloons. I'm sorry, balloon-shaped humans are just never mind. So it could have just been one of those like I've seen ones that look like Power Rangers and other stuff. That could have been that. That really could have just been a balloon that some poor kid lost. That's a nice tattoo. Australian Bigfoot. It could have been somebody's poor uncle. I can kind of see the hat on his head if you look at it close enough. I don't know. Shout out people in the suburbs. Oh, I hate these. No, dude. Don't give me this crap with the, like, door cam footage or security cam footage. That cannot be reliable. They're so bad quality. The refresh rates are bad. Normal people that just walk fast enough in darkness will look like a shadow. It's just unreliable. Also, like, the bugs can do it. Okay, guys, anyone else see this? I'm not the original poster, but a lot of people in the comments are saying that they are currently having similar experiences. This video was captured in October 10th, 2020 at 10:10 p.m., I'm assuming. What are we looking at? What are we trying to see? What are you trying to capture? Oh. Is it another balloon? It might be another balloon. It looks like 2 pixels. That's maybe the third or fourth video I've seen of this yet. So this was recorded in Tikal, Guatemala a few months ago. Whoever recorded this video said that he had never heard anything like this in his years as a park keeper. I realize how long I've left the music paused. I'm sorry. But let's hear this. Okay. I mean, that person just sounds like they're having a good old time. That's somebody that's just having at it in the woods, I guess. As Porcupine said here, maybe that. Also, it doesn't quite sound the same, but there have been a lot of stories. If you ever, like, sometimes, it's really eerie if you live out in the woods or close to the woods sometimes, and you'll hear what sounds like a human woman like screaming bloody murder or for dear life, and to a degree, but without any specific words. That is usually like mountain lions. Their screams. I don't know if it's like a mating scream or not. They just do it sometimes. I'm not entirely sure as to why, but it sounds very human-like and really unnerving. It's messed up. I wonder if I can find a video of it real quick. Give you an example. A mountain lion scream. Yep. That's a mountain lion scream. Like, the more you listen to it, the more it does sound like animal and a cat. Yep. But yeah. So, let's hold on. So, my guess, it's not quite a mountain lion. So my guess is probably like either someone just out there having fun or high out of their mind, or maybe a bird. That's my other guess. Could have been a bird. Okay. I love this photo. I still gotta figure out how they took that. How much reflective clothing from head to toe is this guy wearing to pull off an image like that? That is like beautiful. This is so funny. I love that photo. Like, whatever that man ate in this restaurant, he is feeling it. He ate the spiciest burrito. I don't know. That's such a glorious photo. I love that photo. Oh, it's okay. So this is fake. So this is fan art. So it's a hog rider. Hog rider. That's whoa. Okay, so my girlfriend's encounter at around 12 midnight in her room. She never makes up stories like this. I believe her. All right, let's read it. Let's end off the night on this. Let's see what this is about. Years ago, my girlfriend heard what seemed like a big bird flying, and then she saw this creature hanging upside down in the window of her room on the second floor of her family's vacation house. She claimed its red glowing eyes seemed to paralyze her for a few seconds before she was able to scream for help. Her father ran into her room with an antique bolo knife in his hand. On his hand. The creature ran on the roof like a person and then gone. He hanged the bolo knife on the window and didn't allow her to talk about it for years. She still gets goosebumps every time she tells this story. That's weird. Because at first you would think it's like a sleep paralysis demon situation. But if the father also saw it, like it could have been a person, depending, and we also don't know like where this like where the country this is, so we don't know if it was possibly an ape of some kind, a monkey of some kind. But I mean, I'd shit my pants. I'd grab one of my weapons of something, I don't know. I'd be freaked out because I got a pretty big window. The window's taller than I am, actually. Even though it's not touching the ground, it's still taller than me. And so, like, even though I got curtains there, if I could tell if something was trying to peer through that, especially if it was upside down with the height of my roof, I'd be pretty fucking freaked out. Yeah. Yeah. Shit. Okay. Well, I feel like that's a decent one to end on. We're heading on 4 hours. Do we have anybody we can raid, or should we just... Oh, Peak is streaming again? Thought he ended. Did he lose connection? Well, he's playing Call of Duty. It's not quite, spooky. I don't think there's anybody to raid, so we may just end, honestly. It's been a while since I've just ended. So, yeah. I'm just gonna send y'all off. On that note, I feel like that was fun. Next time, I think we should try to find some, like, do like I did last year, is get some viewer suggested stories, either if they have their own tellings, or if they know something that they like and can find online to send to me. So yeah, I feel like that'd be fun. But other than that, I hope y'all have a great night. Don't get too spooked, and sleep well. I hope y'all have a wonderful Halloween when it comes up. Don't eat too much candy, or do. I'm not your boss. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Stay safe. Good night. Peace out.